Hello and welcome to Hams Radio. I am Hams. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, I just wanted to thank you for your support. Today, I will be sharing with you 5 ways healing has improved my life. If you are new to the channel, my channel is all about finding a life after trauma. I will be sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly of my healing journey in hopes that it'll help me to express what I need to for my healing, and I hope that I can, along the way, help somebody in their own journey. So if that sounds like something that could add some positivity to your life, to your journey, I do encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss a thing that I'm doing over here. I wanted to do 5 ways healing has improved my life because yesterday was a very hard day. I spent probably about 10 hours crying on and off. It was a lot was going on emotional wise. Just a lot was going on just in general. So I wanted to focus on something extremely positive today because of yesterday. And why should you care? Well, we're all healing from trauma, and I'm hoping to start maybe this trend where we are coming together to help each other heal rather than tearing each other down. I also want to state that I am not a doctor or a licensed therapist. I am just sharing my healing journey in hopes to spread some positivity into the world. I am watching other people's life or spiritual journeys and their healing journeys, and I'm very much benefiting from watching. So I wanted to add my own little into the world of healing. And so we're going to start off number one of 5 ways healing improved my life. I am more aware of my emotions, my wants, and needs in any given moment. This means I can appropriately respond in situations, whereas before I would be fumbling. I wouldn't know what the right action would because I don't know how I'm responding in the moment. I don't know why. I don't know. Is it because I don't like the person? Is it because I don't like the place? Is it a feeling? I have no idea. So as I am healing, I am becoming a lot more aware of my wants and needs in any given moment. I am no longer, I feel like I'm coming out of survivor mode, which means all of these emotions my body didn't allow me to feel, didn't allow me to process, just pushed everything down. Everything that I needed to push down to survive is coming up. It's a lot. But it's harder to ignore. So it's harder to ignore as I'm healing all of these things that need to be addressed. With a higher sense of awareness of when it comes to my wants and needs in any given situation, it leads to number 2 of how healing has improved my life, which is I can identify and reinforce boundaries better. Healthy boundaries. I can identify and reinforce healthy boundaries better. I've had a lot of difficulty identifying healthy boundaries and would feel a lot of guilt or shame for not allowing others to trample my boundaries. I'd rather be trampled on than to offend somebody in trying to defend or stand up for myself. Recently, I've had to express boundaries during conversations, 1 with my sister and 2 with a friend. I had realized I had gotten to a point in the conversation emotionally that I could not proceed. I got super overwhelmed. In both conversations, I kind of broke down. Both my sister and my friend were understanding when it came to me expressing my boundaries. They are my support system. So for me to reach out and ask for help in keeping that boundary intact is definitely a lot of growth on my part. But it's awesome. And I was able to do that same type of thing twice in 1 week, with a span of days, actually. Understanding boundaries when it comes to myself And in turn, starting to understand other people's boundaries has helped me to judge people less. That is number 3 on how healing has improved my life. I judge others and myself less. What I notice is I am not looking for flaws as much anymore. I am nowhere near perfect. But I am noticing my elevator looks when it comes to looking at somebody was my way of finding flaws, finding something to judge, finding their imperfections. And I'm noticing that that is some negativity that I don't need in my life. And it's something that I feel like is naturally falling off. I didn't have to tell myself, stop judging. It kind of just naturally evolved that way. I just noticed I wasn't as much. I have moments of doubt on this journey. So when it comes to judging myself less is I try not to judge myself for some of the emotions and some of the things that I'm feeling or thoughts that I'm having during this journey. What I don't do is dwell on it. What I'm learning in meditation is any thoughts that I don't want, I can acknowledge that they happened, but then allow them to go through my mind and be done with it. I don't dwell on it. I don't stay on it. It's negativity that I don't need in my life. I am looking, so and not judging others as much and not judging myself as much. Both feeds into what I'm trying to do is be around positivity. I want to add positivity to other lives. I want other people to be adding positivity to my life if I'm going to allow them to be in my life. I want positivity around me. I don't want negativity around me. If what you're bringing every time I'm hanging out with you is negativity, I'm prone to just stop hanging out. I'm prone to not want to seek out that company. And that goes to activities. That goes to anything that I want in my life. Drawing. If that ever became a negativity. Right now I'm at a standstill. We don't talk about that right now. But I'm struggling in drawing, to be honest. I'm struggling in a lot of things, but I am seeing improvements. I have to go back to that. And I feel like the negative is just falling off. It's as I'm focusing on positive, the negative is falling off. And as I'm able to sit with thoughts or observe thoughts or acknowledge thoughts, behaviors, and as I reflect, this helps me with number 4 of how healing has improved my life. Number 4 is I know myself better. I know why I'm reacting certain ways in certain situations. I know why I have certain thoughts in certain situations. I'm able to identify with a greater sense of actual knowledge, actions that I need to pursue if I'm in a situation I need to get out of, if anxiety is telling me I need to remove myself, be able to identify that. And it allows me to have less general anxiety. I'm noticing a less general anxiety that I cannot find a trigger point for. With a general sense, with a general anxiety decrease, this has led to number 5 of reasons or 5 ways that healing has improved my life. Number 5 is increased confidence. When I know why I'm reacting in certain situations because I know myself better, I know that leaving that situation is the right decision. I'm not just shot in the dark figuring out what I need to do in order to make this situation better. So, yeah. So that is 5 ways healing has improved my life. Thank you for making it this far. Remember to subscribe if you think my channel can add any positivity to your life, your journey, whatever you're going through. Click the bell so you don't miss out on what I'm doing over here. If you want to keep following my journey, I am going to throw up some videos that may catch your attention. But for now, that is all I have for you. So until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.